Hello and welcome to Old Faithful. I'm your host, Matt Trask. I try to pretend like I didn't just come from work when I do these shows. Today I forgot to bring other footwear, so if it's in the shot, excuse my muck boots. It's not in the shot, they're telling me, but anyway, proudly not endorsed by the Muck brand boot company. Excuse the awful footwear. Anyway, please support my friends at Black Coast Blend Espresso. Please support my friends here at Perfect Wave Productions. Thank you to Steve and Jay and Scott briefly again for helping me and my guests look wonderful. Remember, Perfect Wave Productions specializes in live sound, sales, service, and installation. She picked 6 songs to do. She's never watched the show. She's going to do a teaser of one, and then at the end of the show, she's going to do another song. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole, Kluck, who we will talk to right after this.
Waking up at the break of day, little words I never meant to say, pounding head with a buzz on you. How many times have I sat down and cried, I love you and I wish you lied. Another day and I can't shake this buzz on you. Another day and I can't shake this buzz on you.
You could two-step to that. It's stock show. It's going to be stock show week when this comes out. I'm fairly certain. I'm a retired cowboy. This is a real cowgirl. We were almost neighbors way back in the day.
Were we?
I mean, Mud Butte, Elm Springs.
Oh.
You know, if it's less than 500 miles away, your neighbor's out there, right?
This is true. It's very true.
Nicole Kluck, it's so nice to have you
Thank
on the
you.
show here.
Thanks for having me.
So, this is the part of the show where I say, tell me about you, with emphasis on your musical journey. And not to give anything away, but if we can shoehorn in your extended trip to Ireland, that would be okay.
I figured that was going to
Yeah,
come up.
okay. All right, so here we go.
What do you want to know? I grew up in Mud Butte.
Yeah.
Doing all the things. And there's, I don't know, did cow stuff. I moved up to Meadow when I was about 19. Did stuff up there for about 4 years. I was
Okay.
in North Dakota for a year.
Help the global viewing audience. So we're in Mud Butte. How far away is Meadow?
About 80 miles, I
80
think.
miles. It's just from one nowhere to the other, pretty
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Were there any guitars in the house? Were there any record players, phonographs?
Mom and Dad picked up a guitar, and I had no idea this was happening. When I would think I was in 7th or 6th grade, actually.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, it was kind of the kickoff. We picked up some instruments from some musical friends we had that we kind of hung out with at the time.
I see.
Good old Dan and Lynn Forel, if you've ever heard of them. They kind of were a big inspiration in my life, and they hooked me up with my first guitar.
Okay.
Unbeknownst to me.
Right.
And then, yeah, we just ended up getting guitar lessons for music. That was back when the Sulphur Creek School and I think the Atoll School were doing some stuff together. So
Okay.
that kicked it off. And I got really bored of trying to play notes because I took piano lessons for like 7 years. And to this day, I can't read a note.
Okay. All right.
So I kind of taught myself chords and just did my own thing.
Started playing. So your mom and dad picked up a guitar, you said.
Yeah.
Who was it for originally?
It was for me.
It was for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the other thing, you're from compared to me, a small family, but a rather large family.
Large enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's 5 of us.
5. Okay. But it was for you.
Yeah.
And you had no idea what made them think you wanted one.
I think it was just, I don't know, a group thing. I don't know.
They just
Maybe
picked
there's
you
some
and
story
said,
to this and I
"Here,
don't
honey,
know."
You're the guitar player?
Pretty much we went and picked it up and I'm just like, what's this all about? Who's this for? And they're just like, well, this is for you for school. And I'm just like, oh. So that's how that went.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
We mentioned, too, country school. My global viewing audience won't know much about Sulphur Creek or
God,
Atoll.
no.
Are either of those still open?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. But we are talking about the Meade 46-1 school district, near and dear to my heart. Proud graduate of Elm Springs
Yep.
School, which is still open
Yep.
in southern Meade County. But anyway, so did any of your other sisters play guitar?
Nope.
No, just you.
Yep.
Did you take to it right away? Did they hand you the guitar and you were like, "You're right, I did want a guitar"?
Oh God, no.
No?
No, I had to work at it.
And you were like, "Why did they give me a guitar?"
I wasn't like why. Like I was excited about it,
Oh,
but it
okay.
wasn't really. I don't know. It's just
And there's Dan and help me out.
Lindell.
Lindell. It's been a long day. Sorry. Were they in a band or anything?
They went around and they did some gospel music stuff
Okay.
all over, but they did a lot of country and western stuff.
All right.
And I had their influence really highly impacted on me when I was knee high to a grasshopper.
Okay. Knee high to a. Thank you. Knee high to a grasshopper. It's finally been said on the show. That made my day, Nicole. Thank you so much. So, are they still around? Do I need them on the show?
I don't. As far as I know, Dan, last I heard, had arthritis so bad that he couldn't play anymore. So
Well,
I'm
can he
gonna
tell
have to go
jokes?
visit them. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
He could
I'm sure
come
he could. I'm sure
on
they
the
both
show
could.
and
I have
tell
no idea.
jokes.
I have no idea
But-
where they're at anymore.
So, they were giving you lessons.
Uh-uh.
No. They
The
weren't.
music teacher with the school was giving
The
me
music
lessons.
teacher gave you lessons. But they helped your mom and dad find the first guitar.
They pretty much went and picked it out and picked out the case and then like the amp and the cord and everything, showed me how to use it and set it all up.
Wait. So it was an electric guitar?
Uh-uh.
No.
It was an acoustic
Okay.
electric.
But they got you an amplifier. What kind of? We have to talk about this.
It's
This
a
is
little
staple of the show.
tiny Fender.
A little tiny
tiny
Fender.
Fender. Yep.
And so you had a chord,
Yep.
obviously.
Yep.
Did you? Probably you didn't have any pedals.
Oh, God,
I'm
no.
guessing. We love talking about pedals here on Old Faithful, but no. So did you use the amp quite a bit?
I made a lot of noise on it.
Yeah, right.
I still have it. I don't know if it still works.
Okay.
I need to check
all right.
that out. It's
Did
fine.
it have a distortion setting and did you use it?
I probably played around with it, but
Yeah.
never. No.
So Dan and Lindell were performing. Did you ever go and perform with them?
I don't remember. I don't think I did.
If you don't remember, I'm guessing you never
I
did.
don't think so.
Okay,
Because that was kind of before I learned to play. And then
Okay,
after I learned to
all
play,
right.
it was...
sure. So we learned some guitar. When did we start writing songs? Because we started as songs.
I have always been a big writer.
Okay.
I wrote lots of like short stories when I was in grade school and poetry. It was just one of my things. So like I have music and songs and stuff that I wrote from clear back as far as 7th, 8th grade.
Okay.
Whether or not any of them are any good, because it's mostly just poetry, but it's...
Sure. Well, there's examples of a lot of things that aren't good on the radio that have made people millions of dollars. So don't let that stop you. I'm not saying that yours aren't any good, but I'm just saying that, never mind. So maybe that was the impetus for your parents to get you a guitar.
I have no idea.
They thought, she's writing all this poetry.
I don't know if they knew about it, though.
Oh, you were one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The angsty girl.
Yeah, pretty much.
Put her horse away and go hide in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
All right. They're on every street corner. Angsty girls like that. Yeah. Sure. So, when did we start performing?
Singing since kindergarten.
Okay. Oh, before the guitar even.
Oh God, yes.
Okay. All right.
We had really good music teacher, Marty Jump. Shout out to Marty Jump. I still think she's giving lessons in Newell. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I found her on Facebook, but I haven't looked her up yet. This is probably going to be my instigation. But she was an amazing music teacher, vocalist, and she
Okay.
taught us so well. And yeah, I give all that credit to her for some of that.
Sure. So, these early starting kindergarten, where were these performances?
School programs,
At
church programs. We did a school play that we went and traveled all over, I think, the Meade County area and did that play. And that
Really?
was, yeah.
I don't remember this.
You probably don't.
No. Was it like your school put this play on everywhere?
It was good enough that they like took us and we went, and I remember Newell very distinctly performing there, but I think we did several other schools. And
wow, that's amazing. I have a corresponding but less interesting story, but unfortunately we don't have time for it.
That's all right.
So, when was your first performance with a guitar, may I ask?
Probably after that first year of lessons in school.
Okay, all right. And
Christmas
do you remember where it was?
I think it was at Atoll.
Okay, all right. And did we make a bunch of money or anything?
Oh God, no.
No?
No.
We just sang our little song and went home.
Just the kids did the thing and that was it.
I see, sure. Now you have been at least connected satellite to a band. Am I right or not? Were you in the band?
I played with them. I don't know if I was really in with them.
Okay. Well, that's the impression I got, but I wanted to know if I was
Yeah,
wrong.
kind of.
So did you enjoy that?
Yeah. That was really good for me. Just to at that point, I wasn't comfortable on my own skills doing anything on my own yet.
Right.
So that was a really good point for me to just get comfortable on the stage,
Sure.
figure out
Right.
just the whole stage type stuff.
Right.
Which even now it's not really my thing, but like performance really isn't my thing.
Okay. All right.
But it gave me the confidence to do more.
I see.
And
so
enjoy it.
would you say that songwriting is your thing, recording is your thing, or you're kind of just a
I'm a jack of all trades.
Okay. All right. And we do cow stuff,
Yeah.
as we were talking about before the show. Yeah. Which, unfortunately, again, another subject we don't have time to talk about here on Old Faithful, because it's not about cows. And I do apologize for that. So, tell us how many guitars you currently have.
Right now, there's about 4.
Okay. About 4 is a valid answer, by the way. Yeah.
There's one, my old original one I still have, but I have letting a niece borrow that one.
Okay. And somehow we never talked about this. What was it?
It's like an old JBP or something.
Okay.
It's an off-brand.
I'm sorry, I have to scratch my back. Did it come with a case?
Yes, it did.
It did.
Yes,
And apparently it was an acoustic electric because, and you still have the amp, but you don't know if it works.
It's been in storage for 3 years.
Does your niece have the amp? No, it's been in storage. Okay. All right. And then tell us about the other ones.
I have a lovely little tombstone that I picked up in a pawn shop.
Okay.
This was kind of in my phase where I was just, I'd stop at a bar and just be like, hey, can I play in the corner for, a while, and end up being there for like 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
So we were in Rapid one day and we went in a pawn shop. I don't remember which one. And I saw this thing on the wall. I'm just like, oh, dang, she's kind of pretty. And I picked her up and I started messing around with it. And it's just, she had a nice little sound. I was just finger picking around. Everyone was enjoying it. I probably sat there and played it for an hour.
Nice.
And then I took her home.
Uh-huh. I'm guessing it was presidential pawn.
Probably.
Because they carry those.
They could.
I could be wrong, but anyway. So you said you'd end up staying at the bar for 6 hours. Very important point. Playing music or drinking?
Both.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for answering that question. Hey, did I hear you right? You do have one electric guitar?
I have one electric. I bought it with the ambition that I was going to learn to play it and try to do all the things because I have like a nice Behringer app, and then I do have a foot pedal, but it's just like...
Okay. What kind of a foot pedal do you have?
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
One that you step on?
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I've tried it a few times, and it wasn't... there's a big instruction book, and it has lots of buttons, and it was kind of overwhelming, so I just kind of was like, put that away for now.
You don't need the foot pedal. Uh-huh. So what is the electric guitar that we have?
I don't even remember right now. It's a Washburn.
It's a Washburn. Okay. Does it look like any of these on the wall?
Oh, like that, but with a wah-wah pedal, and it's green.
Okay. Is the wah-wah pedal attached to it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a whammy bar, I think you
Whammy
mean.
bar.
Okay, gotcha.
See, this is why I don't do the electric stuff.
Well, there's always tomorrow, Nicole.
At this point, it's probably not.
Yeah, okay. So, and then tell us about this one, of course.
This one I ended up with just because an ex-boyfriend and I broke up, and I still had it. And this was the time I was still playing with the band at the time.
Okay.
Doing some of that, and he's just like, I don't want it back. And that I'm just like, are you sure? I don't really need it. So, I guess if he still wants it, he can have it.
Okay. This the second time we've heard that story on the show, actually. This show is getting great. Do you like anything else about it?
It's pretty. It plays nice.
It is pretty, yes.
It has a good sound.
Nice
It's got the
Fender.
best sound system in it, so that's probably why I play it.
Acoustic electric guitar. Yeah. And then we very quickly have to talk about your little sojourn in Ireland.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
Well, I was hoping you'd just tell us about
Oh, okay.
how was the beer,
I'm not much of a beer person, but the whiskey is pretty darn fine.
The whiskey's pretty darn fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that'd be more my thing.
Right.
Honeyed mead is also
Okay.
top notch.
Yeah.
Like I'm forever in love with that now.
Okay.
It's a beautiful country when the sun shines.
All right.
But the sun only shines about 60 days of the entire year. And then it gets, it's about freezing temperature in the wintertime all the time, and then it rains
Uh-huh.
all the time.
Well, maybe the fact that there are only 60 sunshiny days
It
a
does
year
impact.
makes them seem more beautiful. Yeah. I don't know. Never mind. But, so how long were you there?
I was there almost 3 years. I was still working on a college degree. Working on my last semester of that, so that's really exciting.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Did you take a guitar?
I took this one over.
You took that one over there.
Yeah.
That's now an international guitar.
It is.
You are, as we've mentioned, a huge fan of doing cow stuff.
Yeah.
Did you get to do any cow stuff in
I
Ireland?
did not. I went over with the intent that I was going to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Within the egg, and then none of it ended up
Never
happening.
Did you get a degree?
I have a bachelor's degree in business.
Well, that's good. And you drank a lot of honey mead
A lot of whiskey.
and a lot of whiskey and appreciated the 60 beautiful days.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. So, one final question and then we'll let you play. All right. What kind of guitar do you want when you grow up?
When I
And you
grow
have
up,
when money is no object, what kind of guitar do you want?
I am waiting on the day I find a Martin that just tickles my fancy. I
Okay.
can't let it go.
All right. Just a Martin. We don't know much more than that.
Just a Martin.
Just-
I love their sound.
Right.
I love their sound, and
Well,
that's my style. So.
Nothing wrong with a good old Martin. Perfect. So I'm guessing that we don't have a lot of recordings of you, and we're not really here to promote a touring schedule or anything, but correct me if I'm wrong.
At this point, no.
No.
I'm very out of practice right now. I haven't
Okay.
played a lot for a while. I got some stuff on YouTube, but that's about it right now.
Okay. All right. And you're doing cow stuff and enjoying
College.
life.
College mostly.
College.
Right now.
Oh, we're still in college.
Yep.
Okay. Uh-huh. I forgot that detail. Right. All right. How many songs would you say that you've written?
A handful.
Okay. A handful.
A handful.
And she's going to perform one of them
Yes.
right now, right after I do my little thing that I do. Terry Clark says change your strings. Remember my sponsorship with Trask Hay LLC? Large, round, and square bales, and more importantly, custom hay services for your cows. See what I did there? Call Joe Trask, 515-0858. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicole Kluck here to play us out. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for being on.
Thank you. I got this picture.
We'll see you next week.
Rain fall down, dirty window pane. fill their empty hearts. Now one's gonna cry tonight. She don't know what morning light will bring. Asking the man with the big cigar, what does this life really mean? Tell me why nobody knows. Tell me why nobody knows. Oh, Negro, and a few too many down. His buddies try to talk him down. He's praying to come to him someday. By tomorrow it'll be too late. Now one's gonna die tonight. He'll see the light before the morning brings. Leave a wife and a child alone. What a shame it seems. Tell me why nobody knows. Tell me why nobody knows. Bartender, another dealer looks feelings. Sad shadow that just on the wedding ring. She's losing everything. Oh, that's left is fake reality. Now one's getting high tonight. She takes it all, time and more he brings. Lost a man and lost a child. One bad fight, taking all it seems. Tell me why nobody knows. Tell me why nobody knows.
Woo! See you next week, everybody. Thanks for visiting. All right. Perfect. Are you familiar with the photo series?
No,
No?
not really.
Well, we got to do that.